right, and welcome to Across the Bar podcast, where we have a new segment that came about. Like, anybody that's worked at a bar knows that, the longer people stay at the bar and the more drinks they have, the more they like to tell you how they really feel. So that's what this segment is going to be called. It's going to be called "Tell Me How You Really Feel." And I have one of my friends who is one of those people. Stephanie, what's up? How are you?
Good.
All right, so you don't even know what I'm going to ask you, what subject or anything like that, but I love your fucking takes on absolutely everything. So anyway, so March is coming close to an end. And so, we had February is Black History Month. March is International Women's Month. And so the thing is that, like, for me, I'm like, you know what? I don't even, like, how do we even keep track of this stuff? Like, who are we supporting in April? Like, for me, it's just kind of bothersome because it's like, I don't feel it does anything. And I just think it's for people to put shit on Facebook.
I feel like it's completely made up. It's like, oh, like, there was no... Like, I understand, like, I love my dog, so Dogs Day. I'm like, yeah, that's legit. But then they have, like, a bathroom rug day or, like, sunflower day. I'm just like, there's too many fucking days. I'm not doing it all. Like, and who has time for this shit? We all have to work, like, all the fucking time. This is the United States, so I don't really know, like, when we started making up, like, holidays for everything. Like, Pussy Day. I'm like, oh, well, I mean, I can get with it. You know what I mean? Because pussies are very important. That's how you get, they're portals, pussy portals to the world.
That's how
like
humans
you
get
grow.
created. That's how humans get created.
Yeah, you grow for 9 months in the womb, and then you exit through like C-section, pussy, whatever you want to call it. But like I feel like they have like I don't know, like
you know what I want to know?
Wall day, like appreciate your walls. Like you know what, you're going too far.
You know what I want to know? I want to know who was in charge of that shit.
Oh my god. Because I don't fucking know. Like, who was in charge of President's Day? Like, we were like, oh, it must have been like, I have to admit, like, I'm just an ignorant black girl from the hood, but like Congress, I think, makes up like certain things, right? Like, I'm just like, oh, did Congress approve this holiday? And then you have like all these random holidays of like, it's juice day. It's like, bitch, what? What am I? Okay. So I don't have time.
So the problem is, I think that you're right. It kind of started off with like stuff like that, like, oh, it's President's Day, is this, which are like
Martin Luther King was still fighting. I was like, I thought we already did that. Like, was it not a holiday? I was in school, or I work for myself a lot of the time, so I didn't know. Like, oh, y'all niggas are still at work today? I have no idea. But anyway, like Martin Luther King, I'm like, yeah, y'all just approved that shit. We didn't have like Bird Appreciation Day for months now, and you just
see, there's a difference, right? Because there's a difference between like those holidays, but then like you're right, like it's National French Fry Day.
Okay, I'm not gonna go get French fries if I'm lazy. I'm not doing that shit.
It's National Balloon Day. It's like, who the fuck is making this shit up?
I don't need more shit to do than I already have to do. So if you think I'm gonna run to get balloons, bitch, I'm tired. I'm off from work and I'm tired. Fuck Balloon Day. I'm not celebrating Balloon Day.
But see, those are kind of like the little ones, right? But then there's the big ones, right? Like I said, like the Black History Month, the Latino Heritage Month, Filipino Month, Name Every Race in the World Month.
It's just a month for me to stay off social media. All you're going to do is talk about your blackness, your Hispanicness. I'm like, yeah, great. I mean, you're from the, like, what? I don't need to celebrate that. I live in the hood. I live with all the Mexicans, all the blacks. We're good. I don't really.
Hey, I don't know if is there like a Native American Day? I never seen that shit.
I just feel bad for Native Americans. They try to wipe them completely out. They just like it to this day. I'm just like, how many? I stay in my own black people lane. Yeah. But I'm just like, how many Indians is it left? You have to excuse me because I'm very ignorant on the subject. I'm like, how y'all really try to wipe the motherfuckers out? I'm surprised at how they are not more than what they are. I'm just like, how is they still living on the fucking Indian reservation? These motherfuckers should be in here getting a piece of the pie. Like, I'm taking over everything. Yeah. The motherfuckers are still on the reservation, which is deep respect. The motherfuckers said, I'm going to stay here and I'm going to die here and this is my land. And that's so beautiful in a way. But at the same time, like, I have no fucking clue. I'm too busy being black to even understand. I'm too busy being black to understand other circumstances. You know what I mean? I'm over here black, so I don't know.
Speaking about being too busy being black, do you have a take on the whole Will Smith Chris Rock thing? Everybody's fucking talking about it. I'm kind of tired of it.
Everybody want to talk about this shit. What did Chris Rock do to get slapped? Was my question. What the fuck that nigga do to get slapped? Because you can get slapped. I mean, I said, Will, I understand it. I fucking stand it. You know, he put out his apology. Like, I know I got the best of me. Yeah, I have the moments. I'm gonna fucking lose it. So, like, for me, nobody was reporting too hard. It was a black on black crime, so it wasn't really that bad. United States doesn't count it as that bad. Yeah. You know, he didn't slap a white man. Because if he would have slapped a white man, the white people would be like, well, you shouldn't have done that to Will. You shouldn't have done that to a black man. Black Lives Matter. Yeah, they would have been all like, oh my God, he slapped the white privilege. I'm so excited. He slapped the white privilege. But now white people don't know what to say because they're like, oh, niggas slapping niggas. What do I do about this? You can't turn it into a race war now. A nigga slapping a nigga is a nigga slapping a nigga. And, you know, you come for somebody's wife, you get slapped. So he deserved that. And Chris Rock should have took it like a man. Like, well, maybe I shouldn't joke about it. Yeah, I think so too. So, like, yeah, I feel like, you know, it's black shit. You got what you got coming to you. If a nigga roll up, a nigga roll up. So I live in that everyday life.
I think that's what Nikki said too. She said you just witness in real life black shit.
Yeah, that's just some everyday life shit. You know, that's some everyday regular shit.
Okay, but what do you think about the fact that you know, when Chris Rock was saying the joke, Will Smith was cracking up about it. And then he looked over.
Because it's just a white. Think about it. The Oscars is white. So you're like, ha, 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 all night, right? You're just laughing all night because the cameras are always looking for you. Uh-huh. You know, you laugh, ha, ha, ha. But as soon as he looked at his wife, probably his wife said, you know, this ain't that funny. The nigga said, oh, Houston, we have a problem. Like, if you in NASA and you in a spaceship and you're like, oh, this is so beautiful. I'm seeing Earth. And then NASA hits you with the, Houston, we have a problem. You're going to panic. So Will Smith, as a comedian, he was probably like, ha, 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 yeah, ha, ha. And then when his wife rolled her eyes and he saw that his wife gave him the signal of, this is not cool, he was like, oh, and we about to handle it. Because the Oscars is white in general, right? Then we already argued this already. So, like, I'm pretty sure, like, if it would have been me, I'd have been like, ha, ha, ha. But then when you look to the left and you see that your significant other is not exactly, it didn't set right. He handled what he needed to handle.
But quick question though, because I feel like in most scenarios, right? What happens is let's say take away like who they are and like the fact that it's the Oscars or whatever. But like
that's just some regular shit. Then I know. That's everyday
what
life.
I'm saying though, what usually happens is like, because he was laughing about it, right? And so usually like what would happen is the girl would look at Will and be like, "This ain't funny, motherfucker," and then she would just kind of like throw a fit, and then they'd wait until they get to their car, and then...
That's not black shit. I don't know what kind of white shit you talking about. Black shit is on time, on deck. Hit that nigga in the middle of the Oscars. Hit that nigga in the middle of the Oscars. That's black shit. Oh my God, that's white woman shit. Oh my God, you know, you really hurt my feelings tonight when you were laughing about him, about my health concern, blah, blah, blah. No, us black people were like, knock that nigga out. Not clean his motherfucking clock, as they used to say, right? Like, just knock that nigga out.
And so there you have it.
I would. I was all for it. I was like, if Will Smith was my husband, I would be like, yes, baby. Oh, we about to get, that's some turn on right there. Watching your husband slap the shit out of somebody in the middle of Oscars, your pussy got to be tingling. It's got to be tingling. That nigga slapped him based on the insult that he gave you. That's my whole heart right there.
Yeah.
If that's my husband, that's my whole heart right there. You slapped the shit out that motherfucker. Thank you. And then later we'd be like, Chris Rock, you straight now? Nigga, no more. No more of them jokings, okay? Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I heard that P. Diddy afterwards said like, "Oh no, they're good. They hugged it out." Like,
yeah, because like y'all don't. White people were probably passing. Oh my God! But in the hood, it's like, yeah. Sometimes you get your clock clean, and you're like, "Nigga, don't do that again." All right, man. I wasn't trying to really, sorry about that shit. You know, it's fine. I do the same way. I cuss people the fuck out in my bar, and the next week I'm like, "You straight? You all right?" Then come on in, nigga, and have you drink. But don't start tripping in here. Because you will get your shit handed to you. for sure.
Well, thank you so much about telling us how you really feel.
And that's how I really feel about it.
And please, you got to come back again, okay?
I will.
All right. Thanks so much. All right. Bye.
Bye.